Hi, welcome to Smoking Joe's Barbecue. My name is Joe and happy 4th of July. Today I'm going to smoke a 15-pound brisket. So let's start with rubbing the brisket. Before I put this barbecue on the pit, I like trimming my brisket. It's very important to trim the brisket. Sometimes a brisket has a big, huge lump right here, so you want to cut that out because when the brisket is done, then what you're gonna have is an area where it's not cooked right. Normally, when I trim my brisket, I like to keep it at least maybe a quarter of an inch of fat, and that's just to keep the juices in. So I'm going to go ahead and start doing the rub. Normally my rub is very simple, and I just use kosher salt and ground pepper. As you can see, this brisket's pretty big. It's bigger than my cutting board. But I've been using this method for a good long time. I've been smoking brisket for about 12 years. And I want to keep this, spicing this up really good. Most people use different rubs. I mean, everybody has a different way of rubbing their briskets. I personally just use salt and pepper, and I just let the wood give it its flavor, And I'm gonna show you what kind of wood I use. I've heard that in Northeast Texas people use brown sugar. I've tried it once, but I really like this salt and pepper. I'm from South Texas, so here in South Texas we use salt and pepper. Gotta get some on this side. Here. Nice rub like this. When I first started smoking brisket, it was always undercooked. Or I've always wanted that nice little fiery red ring. I don't know, I could never get into it. But you know what? If you have patience, it's awesome to make a brisket. Now, if you don't have patience, you know what? That's gonna be a little bit challenging, guys. So I will see you guys out in the pit. We continue, guys. All right. Well, I'm gonna start the fire. I'm gonna use Chef Wagon Heartwood charcoal briquettes. I used it the last video, and believe me, they last for a long time. I think I only used half of the bag, and it really lasted about 6 hours. And I'm gonna use pecan chunk woods. I normally buy the logs, but they're very short on supplies. But it's okay. It still works as long as you have a good heat element. All right. Well, I got my fire going right now, and I'm just waiting for the fire to go down a little bit so I can start putting in the brisket. And I'll tell you one thing, guys, these briquettes are really hot. So if you're in Academy, get these briquettes. It's called Chef Wagon. Well, I got my brisket already in, and I'm at 260, 270. That's pretty much about right. This brisket's gonna be on for about a good 11 hours. Let's say about 12 hours. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. I like cooking in general, guys. I love barbecuing. I like cooking different meats. You know, your beef ribs and your fajitas and you know your chicken. Here in Texas, we're very big in meat. We love cooking meat. My favorite meat is brisket. I love making brisket. This is the reason why I'm making this video. I've been making brisket for about 12 years. I remember the first time that I made my brisket. I believe I used lemon pepper. I didn't even know how to trim the brisket. It was like the fat was about this big. But you know, if you have a passion for something, you know, you're gonna find a way to get good at it. And believe me, I made so many briskets, and you know, I think I'm still learning. I don't think I have hit professional level, but everybody likes it. You know, my brisket comes out good. I used to use Post Oak. I used it for a long time. I have nothing against Post Oak. Post Oak has a nice clean smoke. It's not strong. It's just right. But you know, I just went with pecan wood. A friend of mine introduced me to pecan wood, and ever since that I started liking pecan. I've been doing it for 2 years, and I don't think I would change. I don't think I would change that. Just like I said, guys, just keep your temperature at where it's supposed to be, between 250 270, depending on the weight of your brisket. That's where you can pretty much figure out how many hours you're gonna smoke. Now there are other people use a different method. You know, they brine their brisket, and you know, it's a less process in smoking the brisket. But hey, I like the old-fashioned way. I like the old-fashioned way. I don't mind spending 12 hours in smoking a brisket, because I know that at the end, the payoff, guys, the payoff is good. So I'm gonna go spray my brisket, and I'll be back. Okay, my friends, I'm in my 8th hour. Oh, look at that. Great smoke. Look at nice spark. Look at that. Sure love the way it's coming out, guys. Remember, keep it at 255. Between 250 and 260. You'll be good. Alright guys, I'm on my 10th hour. I just took out the brisket. See the way it looks is I'm already having the bark. And I still have all these juices, so what I want to do is I'm going to wrap it with butcher paper. Normally I've wrapped it with foil paper, but I like to have that nice smoked taste, not that meaty taste. So let's go ahead and wrap it. Tuck it in really good here. Tuck it in. Bear with me, guys. All right, so I'm gonna put it back on the pit and for 2 more hours, and after that I'm gonna let it sit for 1 more hour, and it's ready to start cutting the brisket, guys. All right, I just took out the brisket, and I completed my 12 hours. I cut this. Usually I love the corners because these are your burn. It's called your burn end. I can save this one here. And most of the time, what you want to do is always try to cut against the grain. This is already falling apart. Always cut against the grain. Got a really nice, very nice. See, you got the really nice ring right here. Okay, I skipped a little bit of my chapter on cutting the brisket. I just didn't want to take too long, but I just wanted to show you how it looks, nice and sliced. Got that really nice red ring, gorgeous ring. This is my lean part, and this is my. See, this is a moist part. See, this is the beauty. You see that really nice marble? That's gorgeous. Look at that ring. And it just falls apart, guys. Just falls apart. So let me see. Let me try a little bit. It's really good. I like it. I did very well. Not bad for 12 hours. This concludes my video, guys. Happy 4th of July. God bless. Remember, if you have a passion for something, work hard on it and you'll get better. Have a good one.